Pew pew.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Awakening. I don't know if you heard the
No, I'm
pew
very-
pews there because my stream deck is a little
Very low.
little slow to unmute you guys. But
Better.
welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry we are beginning a little bit late. We just had some logistics to work out quickly. And
Blame Mitch.
Yeah, totally Mitch's fault. Also, yeah, Mitch
Yep.
just like got back from work too.
Jakey and I also had a recording, and
Yeah, but we finished before that. We are professional YouTubers.
Yeah.
But we
And I just
I'm
decided to
professional
show up
too.
late 'cause
I
don't like-
speeded home.
And I will also say, if you guys do sub to us on YouTube, Dyson Fire over on YouTube, if you haven't already, you probably would have noticed I did a post earlier that we were gonna have to cancel tonight because of a family emergency. My father has had some health problems recently. That is actually why we had to cancel a couple of weeks ago. And some of you guys probably saw me mention something on Twitter about it, but yeah, the wound up being some like good news, and we were in fact able to stream tonight. So I apologize for the false alarm. We are here despite all difficulties.
Woo! Woo!
And I'm actually
Yay.
really glad we got to stream tonight because I was even saying to these guys in the intro that the last time we had to cancel, we left you guys on a really bad cliffhanger.
And we were about to do it again.
And we were about to leave you guys on an even more intense cliffhanger, which would have been, I would have felt really guilty for that. But I'm glad we're here, and I'm glad we're doing another episode tonight. So, anybody else have anything else to say before we begin?
Can finger guns shoot rockets?
I hope so.
Roll.
Roll. I'd like to see that.
No, not yet.
I don't know if that's a rocket worthy.
Nah, it doesn't feel rocket.
Nah.
All right.
Fair enough.
So we are gonna go into the recap, I suppose, and then we are gonna get right into tonight's episode.
Warning. The following story takes place in the horror genre, and therefore may contain disturbing imagery, descriptions of violence, and other mature themes. Please proceed at your own risk.
Previously on Awakening.
As Scotty is sitting there, his shirt is now soaked with blood. Jules, you know where you recognize Scotty from. You've been having these moments where he seems familiar to you. You feel like you've seen him before, but right now you know. You know exactly where you saw him from.
I remember where I know you. You were there. You were covered in blood. It all makes sense now. I thought I remembered you, of course.
Were you there?
I'm a detective. Of course I was there.
Look, don't listen to her. Whatever she says is not true.
Quiet! At that point, I point my gun towards Scotty. You've been hiding from us this entire time.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
I think we have the right to know, don't you think?
Look, I didn't ask you about your past. I
Okay,
didn't
but my
ask
past
everybody.
doesn't include something of that nature. You're putting all of us at danger.
Look, you don't understand, all right? I know what it looked like, and I did it, but it wasn't me, I swear.
I think they have the right to know.
They don't deserve to know. No one deserves to know.
Excuse me?
I didn't do anything. I know what it looked like. At this point, I think I'd pull out my knife.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Put the knife away, Scotty.
Look, you put the gun down first.
You tell them what happened.
I'm not saying a word.
Clearly, something went on with your past. And I don't know all the information. What, do you want me to just poof a crystal ball out of nowhere and tell them what happened? I don't know the story.
And at that moment, just as Jules says that, all of our characters are enveloped in a big wave of fog. It becomes so thick that soon they can't see anything in front of them. The fog clears, and all of our characters see nothing but complete darkness. They don't see anything, at least at first. But they do start to hear something.
Why are you so eager to know my past? It was never me. What happened that night was an accident. I would never do that, I swear!
Don't lie to them, Scotty. You've been wanting to do it forever. You just need a little push, that's all.
No. You're wrong. I love and care him, but I would never do that.
Forgive him for the abuse he gave you, your brother, and your own mother. Tell them, Scotty. Tell them what you did.
It was a normal Tuesday night, 10 years ago. I had just finished high school. I was just getting ready for college that upcoming September. That's when it happened. My father came home, pissed drunk as he always was. We tried so many times, so many, to stop it, but his stupid addiction caused too many problems. He would hit us, alright? He would be drunk and angry. He would always hit us. Always. It would always make him feel better. But my mother, my mom, she couldn't take it anymore, right? She wouldn't let it happen, so she left. She took Jeremy too. But why did she take me? Why'd you only take Jeremy? Why wasn't it me too?
Scotty, you're getting off track. Keep going.
I tried, okay? I tried so many times. I tried, and I kept trying, but nothing fixed him. Nothing. I thought maybe taking away his booze would work. Didn't work. I thought maybe running away would work. That didn't work because he didn't care. Every day, every other day, he would come home drunk, and he would hit me, just over and over until it satisfied him. But I would never yell back. I would never hit him back. Until
You couldn't take it anymore, right, Scotty? That day you hid a knife under your bed so you could finally stop the pain. Go on, tell them what you did. Tell them, Scotty. Tell them.
Until that night, he came in and I grabbed that knife and I stabbed him. First I hit him in the ribs, and then I stabbed him again in the chest, and then I stabbed him in the stomach, and then his neck, and then his face, and I did it over and over and over. Not long after, the police arrived. They came in and saw me helpless on the corner, just sitting, rocking back and forth, screaming, crying, wondering what just happened, realizing what I had done. But you know what? In that moment, I felt free. I didn't have to deal with his burden anymore. He was dead. He didn't have to bother me anymore. I felt so happy. Just in that small instance, when I realized his soul had left, it was joy. It was complete bliss. And that's probably when I saw Jules. Actually, yeah, I actually remember you. You were so much younger then. My guess is you were a rookie at that time. I probably scared you a lot, didn't I? Didn't I, Jules? Seeing an 18-year-old covered in his own father's blood must have made your skin crawl, huh, Jules? I was sentenced to prison for the last 10 years, and I just recently got out a few months ago. They thought I was insane. Always talking to myself and always hearing those voices. Even now, those voices still haunt me. They take me over and I just lose control. It's why I try to stay so calm. Why I'm quiet. Why I don't interact with people. I just lose control and all I want to see is blood. They want to see blood. Oh, God! Stupid voices! No! No! Actually, Jules, I'd like to see your blood run. I'd like to paint the walls with your blood. I want to see you suffer for revealing my past!
Yes, kill her, Scotty. Kill her. She revealed your memories. Kill her. Do it now.
No! I don't want to kill anyone! I won't let it happen again! You can't make me!
Yes, we can. Do it, Scotty. Kill her. Kill Doug. Kill Jacob. Kill them all. Make them suffer, Scotty. Yes.
No!
Yes.
No! Oh! Yes! They will all die. For revealing my past. For revealing my pain. For revealing my father. Oh, you're all going to die. You will pay for what you've done, Jules! You will all pay! What? What was that?
Did we just see into your memories?
Why did you reveal that?
I didn't mean to directly, but like I said, they deserve to know.
They didn't deserve to know anything.
We deserve to know if we're working with the murderer.
And at this moment, Scotty lifts his knife a lot higher than he normally does. And right when you think he's about to attack, he slashes his arm.
Scotty, what are you doing?
What is going on?
Scotty,
I'm entirely confused by this entire situation.
Saying, but
And can you not do it with my knife?
I
Yeah, not
don't
his
think
knife?
this is all that necessary, right?
Okay.
We can talk about this.
yeah.
Now, Mitch, could you describe to us what actually happens as Scotty slashes his arm?
First, the blood begins to drip out. But then, it starts to take shape. Now, the blood has transformed into a sword.
Okay, so as the group is standing there facing Scotty, who now has a blood sword in his hand, and I imagine he's staring pretty intensely at Jules, right?
Yep.
Okay, so for the first time ever in this campaign, we are going to roll initiative.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Cool. Okay.
Oh my!
Oh no!
Oh my!
Oh, that's not good.
So the Scotty roast goes away when you go eat.
Oh no. Where's the Scotty rolls now?
No more.
Well,
Once the
it's
blood
been
comes
nice
out.
knowing you guys. You've been a great crew.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Okay, hold on.
About to have
hit
three
me with
black
your
screens.
best shot.
Even Mev doesn't know what to do.
I just gotta look at it all
Bye,
quick because
Jules.
sorry to break the excitement moment here for a second.
Reroll.
But everybody's got an initiative skill. I gotta check their roll against their initiative skill, and whoever's closest to their initiative skill or below it gets to go first. But I think it's pretty
I think
obvious.
it's safe to say Mitch is going first.
Yeah, Mitch is going first.
And I'm going last.
Jules is going second. Jacob is going third, and good old Doug Diggums is going fourth. Oh
Good, I don't
boy.
gotta make a decision on what's about to happen. Fantastic.
Now's a good time for the rocket, finger gun. So.
Okay, you go first. Actually, you know what? One thing, roll for me one more time, Mitch.
Sure.
Jokes the Scotty rolls.
Yeah.
Apparently, the roll 20 wants me dead, so.
Okay. All right. That is fine. Thank you for the roll. So you go first here. What are you gonna do, Scotty?
I think I'm gonna try and go after Jules.
Oh boy. Okay.
Bye, Joel.
Oh boy, indeed.
Would you let's do something here. I'm gonna actually real quick. Actually, while I'm doing this, you can roll. I'm just gonna add this as a skill of yours.
Okay.
We
And
can
I
rename it
will roll.
later, but I'm just gonna call it Blood Weapon.
It's a giant blood sword? Is that what we're naming the skill?
Giant blood greatsword.
Okay. Ooh,
Uh,
that's the Scotty
Scotty
rolls we're
roll.
looking
There's the
for.
Scotty rolls.
Oh,
Not that it really matters, but Jules, could you roll against your dodge skill for me?
It might matter.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
oh, I dodged real good.
wait, real quick before we go any further, isn't my rage stimulus also activated as well?
Oh. Yeah, that it is. Because of the nature of the like thought we just saw in Scotty's head. Because actually wait, what is your rage stimulus? I was looking at Jules. Oh yeah, it is. I was trying to justify it. Yeah, we don't even justify it. It is absolutely. Okay, so
It is on fire.
That means if you want, you can re-roll or flip those numbers. We're gonna keep the dodge skill the dodge roll that you did, Kayla. I would. It's
Nice.
a really good one.
Yeah.
and I
So,
can
at
save
least I'm gonna
I can
dodge
save the swap and stuff, right? While it's activated, or do I have to use it?
You don't
like
have
right
to use it.
Okay. I'll wait
You
then.
don't get. Actually, hold on one second. That's something
I don't think you can use it on another roll, though. Can you?
Yeah, it's only like a one-time use, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So you want to fail your first roll? Come on.
Come on, cut me in half. Let's go.
All right, you're on fire. I'm gonna
You did
reroll.
anyway,
I'm gonna
at least
reroll then.
partially, so
She's
I
asking
rolled.
for it.
Okay.
There
You
you go.
still.
Yeah.
We see Scotty take this blood sword and swing at Jules, and she jumps right out of the way. And he misses her.
Good thing you can't reverse the reroll.
Yeah, if
That would have been dangerous.
we had that happen one time, it would have been only if you had two stimulus,
Multiple stimulus going off.
like going off at the same time.
And I don't think I have to.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, that would have been bad. All right, Jules,
not?
you were up.
All right. Question. Would my noble stimulus be activated currently? Since the whole reason.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, Jules, it would be.
There's a lot of
Okay.
stimulus activated right
Yeah.
now.
So we got that going for us. I think Jules is pretty freaked out by him, especially what she just saw and him threatening her. And he just came at her with a giant blood sword, so I don't think she'd hesitate. She'd probably go ahead and fire at him, but I think she'd do it in a way. She doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah, so
by
you're not
any
like aiming for any vital organs or anything like that.
No, I think
You're not going
maybe,
for a headshot?
She'd maybe aim for like the leg or like probably the leg.
Take
to-
out his other leg. He's only got one good one left.
I've only got one good one.
She'd probably aim for a leg or something, so he would like just not be able to come after her.
All right.
So
In that
that's
case,
what we're doing.
if you could also, if you could roll against your firearm skill. Ooh.
Now, because I have the stimulus, can I also reverse it?
You could. Wow.
That's a good roll then.
That is a
that-
very good roll.
Gonna hurt.
That
Yeah,
is going
I'm
to
sorry,
hurt.
Scotty. I gotta support my 3 Team Jules people out there. This is for you, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
At least my intent isn't to kill you. That's all I gotta say.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, we're gonna say, because I haven't really thought this out fully. This is the first time we're doing combat in this campaign.
First time someone's getting shot by one of the other players.
Yeah, that too.
Sorry.
So I haven't really determined a way as to how much damage you take from this, Scotty. So I'm thinking, because this is a dream world currently, and the rules are a little bit differently, potentially a little bit different here, I'm gonna have you roll against your body skill, or body stat rather, to see
Just
how
like
much
the whole
damage
stat in
you
general?
take. Yeah,
Okay.
just want to see how bad this hurts you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now because she also rolled so well and used like her stimulus and stuff, and I wouldn't want that to go to waste. This does hurt Scotty when you get shot in the leg. It's not like you just don't feel it, but it definitely like stings a lot. And
Someone's got
It's probably all
adrenaline.
of his adrenaline, yeah.
He is wielding a sword made out of his own blood. That
Yeah.
seems like the definition of adrenaline, really.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we see Jules shoot Scotty in the leg. He's still standing, but if you guys had to guess by looking at his face, he felt that. So who's up next? Jacob. Jacob, what are you doing during all of this?
I don't want any of this. Well, I want them to calm down, stop. So because he's not coming for me, so I don't see a reason of me like just going. I just want to stop him. So you know what? I would like to make everything stop a little bit for him.
Oh, are you doing
Someone
what
said take
I
a-
think you're thinking of doing?
I just want to blind him a little bit with my famous flashlight.
You want to flash him?
Oh, I
What's
thought you were
left?
talking about something else because there was another skill we discussed involving your camera that would be helpful right now if you did try to do it.
I mean,
Do you know what I'm
Let's
talking
see.
about? Might
might
involve, I don't know, freezing things a little bit.
I thought that was the thing that I was talking about.
Oh, because you said a flash like you wanted to stun him, but yeah, if you want to do that, and yeah, when we kind of
Well, it's
Close
in a way
enough.
that froze. That
It's a stun.
It's a stun in a way. It just froze the time a little bit for
okay.
photo.
I am going to give you a skill. You can tell me
Okay.
if you like the name of it.
It's fine. I love all names.
So if you look
Except
at your
for
skill
Joki,
sheet
I
now under Soul, you see a new skill there.
I love the name. So
It
good.
kind of it fits well with the character. So could you roll for me?
Oh boy.
Unless
Too bad I don't have any
you want-
stimulus.
do you want this to be the automatic one?
I mean, can I? I would love this one to be the automatic one.
You can. As we sort of discussed, we discussed some different ways that these characters can unlock their powers, and each of them get a freebie. As long as it's during an
would pick
epic
this
moment,
freebie.
and I can't think of a more epic moment than right now.
I would love to do this. Yes.
So, do me a favor, roll to see
Oh, okay.
how long this lasts, actually.
All right. Bro, come on, get me. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Everyone's rolling well.
I'm just natural.
Yeah, everyone. That's the downside.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you right now. I will just tell
Perfect.
you guys when this is over. But we see Jacob pick up this old camera that is wrapped around his neck. He flashes his camera at Scotty, and as he does, and actually because that is a pretty decent roll as well, this works for the party. That's something we'll kind of determine too. We'll talk about the details, but in this moment, screw it. We're just gonna, it'll be more epic. So at this moment, everything, the whole setting they're in, Scotty freezes completely. Everything except Jules, Jacob, and Doug. So you guys three are now standing there. Scotty and the world around you is frozen. I will let you know when this is over. So that being said, it is your turn, Doug Diggums.
Doug was already reaching in his bag to grab that rope again, throw it around this boy, and it just got so much easier. So, yeah, I want to rope him up.
Okay. All right, so you go over and start tying him up, right?
Want to get it, like his arms wrapped around, probably not like behind his back or what. It depends if I can. I don't know if he's locked in place or not, but
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely get a rope around him. Do you try to do anything with the blood sword or anything?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's like probably in his hand, but his hand's like still behind his back and like in an awkward position, so at least he can't use his blood sword. But I don't want to say that thing. No.
Maybe you remembered. What did we have you roll last time for tying? Was it a video thing?
I've seen that video.
It might
I
have
think.
been, yeah.
Was it an I seen that video roll?
Could have been. I wouldn't be
Definitely.
surprised. Seen those videos of different knots you can do on YouTube.
Okay. Well, you see, Doug, I mean, this whole thing is kind of overwhelming right now.
I'm panic roping Scotty, you know?
Yeah. Doug panic roped Scotty. It's not a terrible, it might.
It'll slow him down, at least.
And yeah, it might slow him down. It might hold him. I guess we'll find out next, when it gets to Scotty's turn again, and I have him roll a struggle, roll.
So next, I think.
While you guys have a little time here, we don't have to keep the combat just going because Jacob has bought you a little bit of time to at least think about things. So do you guys say anything to each other as
What? Yeah.
So
What is happening to him?
yeah,
Is this another spirit? Is it the ghost thing? Is it the smoke? Is it a
I
demon?
don't know.
I think it's just an ability, like we've all been.
Why would he just attack us out of nowhere?
Because
Man,
I
that's
told him
trying to
a
become
secret
best
that he
friends.
clearly didn't want told, even though we deserve to know if we're working with a murderer. That's all I gotta say. But clearly, someone has
much.
some aggression over his past.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do? Like,
We have to calm him down or something, I guess.
well, he is currently paused. I don't know for how long, and then
You
now we have
don't
the rope.
say. He just came
What
at
else?
me with a blood sword, and I just
I
shot
know.
the guy, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
freaking out here.
Yeah, I
we
suppose
all
so.
saw that.
Well, he's not going to be able to chase after us if we run, but we also don't want to just leave him here randomly. So,
Yeah.
what if I put him in another circle? Now, if he's a person and this is his own choices, then it's not going to do nothing. But if he is being
Okay.
controlled by something, it could very much help.
Okay, do your thing. Me
Whatever
and
helps him
Jules,
sleep at
we're just
night.
gonna
This time, Mev, I
Yeah.
pull out the chalk.
Oh.
chalk.
Now, we're very much homebrewing this combat system.
Oh, yeah.
I will say. And my first thought was wait, am I gonna let Doug do 2 actions? But because neither one of them were attacks, I'm gonna let you do that too.
Okay.
You didn't.
Yeah, and also,
attack.
if he comes back from this whole freeze frame thing, sooner, then by all means, if he catches me in the act because that's how the timer's working out, that's fine. I'm just saying what Doug would be doing.
I don't know where my second dice is, so let me see. No, you have time to do this.
Okay. 33, wonderful.
Mhm.
Yeah, so He gets at the thing, tries to draw a little circle around it with a couple symbols mixed in here and there. You know, stuff he's read in his books, maybe seen a couple ghost hunting tutorials on YouTube, of course. But yeah, just looking into the bag of tricks, pulling out what needs to be done.
Oh, boy.
If it's relevant whatsoever, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 40% chance at best it's relevant whatsoever.
Now, you guys don't see anything directly happen, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Like, it's not like the chalk starts glowing or something like that. You just, you see him put the circle around Scotty, put some symbols there, and as far as you can guess, Xylo, I mean...
I did the symbols right. They look right to me.
Let's be real thing here. We both know Doug is just kind of pulling things out of the air and trying them to.
Just in case. If he is currently possessed by a demon, this has a non-0% chance of working.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't want to go as far, just because you and me both know how Doug is, I don't want to go as far as to say you know this is going to work, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, no, he knows it's just a... If it's a very specific situation, we have a better chance.
Okay.
But if he's just a mad boy, I don't think it's going to do anything.
I guess we shall find out.
But that's what the ropes are for.
Mm-hmm.
Ropes are for mad boy, chalk is for demon boy.
Okay. So at this point, the world seems to become unfrozen. Conveniently, as it's Scotty's turn again.
Hey. Oops.
And
No.
there's
Angie boy.
so when you become unfrozen, Scotty, you notice a rope has been tied around you. In fact, in your mind, no time passed, so this might seem very confusing to you. 1 second you were staring at these guys, Jules had just shot you, and you were standing there waiting to either make the next move or one of them to make the next move. And next thing you know, you have a rope tied around you, and there's a circle drawn in chalk around you. Do me a favor, and first of all, give me a roll for something I'm not gonna mention.
Okay.
Lovely.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Oh,
You are angry, sir.
Scotty was.
You are still very, very, very angry. And you have a rope tied around you. Do you try to get out of it at all, or what do you?
Yeah, I probably want to break out of it.
Well, if
Okay.
there's Doug Diggum's knot, it'll never come undone.
You'll never break.
Okay. So roll once more for me then.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What is your struggle skill? 35. All right. So we'll say, trying to find the best way to negotiate between your rolls. We'll say that the rope he tied around you isn't enough to fully restrict your movement, but if you did try to attack the sword, it would definitely like mess with some of your leverage. You know what I mean? Like you could probably, like your arms are kind of tied together, so you could probably still swing it, but you wouldn't have like full arm strength.
You wouldn't have full
leverage
extension.
with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel like a T-Rex holding a claymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. But then it is, again, it is a blood sword. You don't know how hard you need to actually hit them with it to hurt them.
It just splashes as it hits us. Gross.
But, as you struggle to get out of the ropes, do you try to do anything else?
I want to see if I can freeze all three of them in place.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
We're gonna die.
I'm trying to think how this would work logistically. Wait, as long as you
Would I have to
have
do
them...
one at a time, or?
Did we establish that you didn't have them you don't have to be having eye contact with them. They just
I just
need
have to be looking.
They just
Like
need
that
to
to be in my view.
Yeah, they need to be in your view. Right.
No.
Safe to say Scotty's the center of attention right now.
Okay. So, how do we want to roll against 3 people?
Yeah, I was gonna say, should I do one roll for all 3, or should I do one for separate, like per person, to see who I could freeze?
Give me 3 rolls. Let's see what happens here.
Do we need to say like who?
Yeah, I was
which
gonna say
one
like whose rolls for what.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe say the person you're rolling for first. Like say.
I'll
Doug
take
and then-
first.
Like
Okay,
he's
yeah.
after me most.
Roll for Doug
No, yeah, he
first.
is, absolutely.
All right, Doug first.
No, you can be after you first.
I
You
took
can
it
be
for you. I took it for you.
Oh no.
No, Doug. No, please.
Okay. One more roll against
all right.
rules.
And
Right.
then
Carry the team, Jules.
Oh.
Carry the team,
Oh.
Jacob.
The team, Jacob.
Alright, I will just freeze and fly away. Bye.
Okay, as he,
Have a nice life, everyone.
Now, because it's such a tough roll, but I still want you to be able to kind of do this skill. I mean, we should kind of talk about the numbers here. Your actual skill for that is at 17. But you rolled a 26 against Doug. But then you kind of failed pretty badly against the other 2.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel like you
wondering-
should definitely have a chance of affecting me for sure.
Yeah, actually, that's a good.
Maybe
that's
I
a
can
good
do
way
something
do
to roll against it or something.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think
Rolls
would work
against it.
best? Maybe against your struggle skill? Unless you-
Struggle's reasonable. Notice, but the worse I roll, the better. Yeah, no, struggle's probably the right one.
Yeah, that feels. I'm just looking at your skills here, and that
Mhm.
feels like the most accurate one to roll against.
Sure. Alrighty.
Ooh,
This is awkward because it's not a bad roll either.
yeah, it's not a bad roll. It's like,
It's not an easy choice for Mev here.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Here's what we're gonna say, actually, because somebody's saying my mic is quiet. Is my mic quiet still? Am I quieter than normal?
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
chop
that's what
pop.
I mentioned earlier, but I can listen to the stream.
Strange.
You can flip Kaykrae's number.
So, I think one of the things we sort of established with this campaign is when these guys try to do magical powers and fail, it hurts them. We'll just say this doesn't work, but you don't get injured from failing. That feels like the compromise to me.
Someone pointed out something in chat too, since he still has a stimulus
Yeah.
going. He can technically flip my number
Oh. Well,
if that's possible.
he can't flip
Yeah.
your number. He could only flip his own.
Well, it's his roll against her, is what they're saying. Because he rolled a 61
Yeah,
against
so he
Jules.
could have a 16 on me and I could be frozen.
Yeah, if that's where he throws his reroll.
Oh, that is true.
Yep.
But
That's an
I'm wondering, did he already use his reroll though?
Not for this time. Or not
Yeah,
for
does he
this
get it
turn.
every round or like
Yeah,
every
You
combat?
get one every turn?
I think it's every combat.
Oh,
Okay, then yeah, he
you
definitely
darn.
did use it.
Never mind.
We coaxed him
Sorry,
into wasting it the first
Hey, yeah,
round.
Kayla completely baited him
Yeah,
into it the first
baited.
time, but it was used, that being said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because you I'll,
Debated.
Hey, I was gonna let him use that one. I'm the one that pointed it out, but I don't mind getting frozen.
I mean, if you want it to happen, we can make it happen.
If he did this against the rules, I don't know what is happening. You know, just saying. If it was
I mean, I'm down to let it happen, personally.
Well,
I'm just
fun
saying-
guys. I have a photo gallery to go
I
to,
have
so
two stabilize
Jacob just
gone
dipped.
right now, so I technically get two. So
I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah, fine. Screw it.
Fine,
Let's
whatever.
make it happen. Yeah, Jules freezes in place as Scotty stares at all 3 of you.
What's wrong with us?
Make it interesting.
Why
My back hurts.
So wait, so
carrying
does
this
that mean Doug
right now.
and Jules are frozen?
Doug is not frozen.
Doug isn't frozen. Okay,
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like 5 away from my struggle.
gotcha.
Yours was a little more away from your skill.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is my turn, so I get to see if I could get to pop out of it anyway, right? Or-
I think so. We never discussed the logistics of Scotty's freeze skill. We were
Yeah,
so-
last time it just kind of kept people there for a bit.
Until
So-
I blinked.
Yeah, until he blinked. But I imagine it would only be fair. We're kind of figuring this out on the spot, chat. How some of these skills work and the actual specifics of
I know my next move.
it. It's probably fair, right, Mitch, to maybe give people a chance to get out of it,
Yeah, I think so.
especially if they're a player and not even an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course,
No,
like a
I
really
think it's
solid
fair.
roll to beat it, but
And I got my fear stimulus going, and I got my noble stimulus going.
we
So
know.
it just, you know.
Oh my
like,
god, I just got so many stimulus.
I'm always gonna have 2 stimuluses going, I guess.
That reminds me of something.
My stimulus is breathing. So is mine active? Because I'm breathing at the moment.
That's
You guys just made me think of something that I have been really bad at.
Yeah, the
Um,
hardened checks and all that.
Yeah, all of the stress checks. I feel like
Stress checks.
this moment might warrant a
Violence.
stress check.
yeah.
That probably stressed the 3 of you out.
Let's have everybody. I'm actually gonna have Scotty do a different stress check than the rest of you guys. He's gonna
gosh.
do the self stress check.
True, he did just cleave himself, so.
This is yeah,
It's true.
and it's like it has a lot. Like the self stress check has a lot to do with like questioning your own identity and losing control of that kind of stuff. So this feels like one of the rare occasions where we can actually go against
Yeah,
that.
anytime we can use that one for sure.
But the rest of you, could you roll for me to see? Okay, so for Xylo, this is kind of
I'm in the
intense.
clear.
Xylo, this is kind of intense. But you were keeping it together, so you can mark a hardened one.
And this is
Jules.
for violence.
Oh no, violence, yeah. Jules. Oh, Jules.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean, she just got threatened. She got run at with the sword. She shot
Blood
somebody.
sword.
got
All
frozen.
these memories of Scotty.
Are you sure we
come-
only have to take one roll for this? We're being attacked by a blood sword.
And I'm covered in blood too.
Yeah,
I'll mark the failed one for you, Jules.
Oh no.
appreciate it.
Jacob, let's see a roll.
But at
Oh, yeah,
this
sorry.
moment,
I gotta click
you
this.
can only do 3
Ah!
things, Jules.
Hey, look at Jacob.
Oh,
Ah. Well, it's not against me. I'm so happy.
Okay, yeah,
Jacob-
you get a hardened one, Jacob, under violence.
Jacob's still taking pictures throughout it like, ooh, this will be great.
Ooh, that's a good shot. I'm gonna win an award for that. What's going on, guys?
Ooh, somebody brought up a good point. I'm wondering if you're allowed to do this. This is a unique situation. Jules, your stimulus is activated right now, and you could maybe potentially flip that roll and pass the check. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a tough one.
yeah,
I
'cause
don't
I
know.
did use one of my stimuluses, but I do have 2, so
Yeah.
could technically use the other. But what happens if you fail it?
Not a
Um,
lot. For now.
Well, right now, whenever you fail one, you're only allowed to do 3 things right now.
Okay, what am I allowed to do?
You're allowed to attack, run, or just freeze in place. One of them you're already doing pretty well.
Yeah, like it's not gonna change the situation currently a lot if you fail.
Yeah,
So-
so I mean, if
Is that just for this round, like this my turn, or is it
Later
for-
on, if like in total you fail 5 of those, you're essentially going crazy.
but in the
No, I know,
in
but-
the immediate, this is
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
this is gonna last pretty much until I determine it's over. I will give you a chance each round to like calm down.
Okay.
So I'll give
I
you.
think I'm just gonna fail it. I'll leave my reverse thing for something else.
Now I will let you. It's still your turn now. And I will let you roll against your struggle to see if you can break Scotty's like freeze, because that is something that I think would fall at least underneath one of those three things. You're trying to like get out.
If it was my choice, I would also attack him, but clearly I can't right now because I'm frozen. So. Well.
No.
Someone in chat is saying Jacob still had to roll it. No, Scotty still has to roll. Oh yeah, Scotty still has to roll.
Yeah.
Good point. Thank you, chat.
Oh wait, no, yeah, Jakey got it.
I got it. Here comes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
What's happening tonight?
Dude,
the moment I go insane, the Scotty rolls are gone.
You can mark. I'll actually do it for you because I have it right in front of me. I marked a hardened check under your self-stress.
Bruh.
Bruh.
All right.
The moment I lose it, I roll well.
And you did not get out. Kayla, you are probably kind of freaking out right now because you are frozen in place and cannot move.
Yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here.
Oh, do me a favor, Mitch. When you do this spell to somebody and they are frozen in place, are they still conscious? Like, do you think they can still see everything? They just can't move.
Yeah, they just can't move or talk.
So Jules,
they see everything.
Yeah, Jules is 100% aware of everything that's going on right now. She just can't move. That's got to be so frustrating. Okay.
Man, that would suck if I like stabbed you and you can't do anything about it.
Okay, so Jacob, it is now your turn. You see that Scotty appears to have Jules frozen in place.
No.
That was the fakest.
Why'd I have to get involved in this? Okay, gotta think of something. You
got this.
I got this. What do I do?
Kill Scotty.
Kill someone? Not that kind of
Slash his tendon like the other guy.
Yes, have you seen that? What I did?
My tendons.
What does Jacob do? Jacob just... Should he do another freeze? He has a rifle.
Doesn't.
He does have a
rifle.
rifle.
Can't be bad.
He does have a freeze.
I can also smack him with my camera.
In these moments, generally, when I'm like playing as a player, I'm like looking through my skills to be like, would anything fit here that I could do that would be helpful?
Yeah, like not cardio.
Now is a perfect time for cardio. You should charm him. No.
Jumping jacks over here.
Hello, Scotty. Not read the room.
I mean, even things like, I would even let you roll against, would you want a suggestion, or do you want to come up with something on your own? You can give a suggestion if you want it.
I mean, I have some skills in mind, but I don't know if I honestly don't feel like that's too soon, you know? I don't think...
Even not, like, new skills, some of your current ones? For example, just
punch Scotty in the face.
Give you like a creative use of one of your current ones, like photographer's eye skill. If you decided to use that in a part of a way where you're just like you're trying to look at the situation to see if there's anything you can do to be helpful or to stop this or something like that. That's one thing you could do. You don't have to take that suggestion, but that's like just an example of a way you could maybe use one of your skills to try.
I mean, looking at that, I was either gonna like read the room of photography eyes and see if there's some other things present in the room that I can possibly use.
Okay.
Or else I'm gonna use my rifle. So, but I don't think I want to shoot anyone. Probably gonna miss. So.
All right, do me a favor. Use your read the room skill.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. Photographer's eye. Let's go photographer's eye.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll. So let's see.
Yeah, let's see how you roll.
Oh no!
Oh
So
boy,
close.
it's so close. Okay, that is so close that I will say this.
Partial.
As you were looking at this whole situation, you glance at the chalk that is around Scotty, and it appears to glow for a second.
Oh.
And then it's
that's
gone.
real good with that skill. I like it.
Oh. Am I the only one that saw that?
Yeah, you're the
Right.
only one that saw that.
Your photographer's
Okay.
eye.
I don't know if you're asking
Okay.
that out loud or if you were asking.
I'm asking just you.
Yeah, you're the only one that saw that.
Oh. Glowed. It's duck.
What are you talking about?
It glowed. The
What
whatever.
glowed?
The chalk.
I'm still reaching in my bag for something.
Was this supposed to glow? I saw it glow. I swear I'm not. I'm okay. It glowed. What does that do to chalk?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, now it is your turn.
I have a fistful of salt.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Scotty.
Oh, I know what you're doing. That's messed up. That's really
Sorry,
messed up.
Scotty.
What do you
I know exactly what you're doing.
What do you plan on doing with intended? What do you intend on doing with said fist of salt, Doug?
Salt in the eyes.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Salt in the eyes?
I was
Yep.
thinking before the turn he was gonna like come up and like kick the ground, like kick dirt in my eyes.
I have a bag full
that
of
works.
salt, man. I have the exact tool for this situation, and I've mentioned it several
Yeah,
times.
Scotty's gonna become Viper real quick.
Oh my god.
All right. Man, what should you roll for that? Should we put it under bag?
I don't even know what that would be.
Since it's something.
Yeah, I want to
from
keep
your bag?
using the bag of tricks, but just because I keep getting stuff out of it, I don't see anything else that would really tie with it.
I feel like that would fit the most. And it's another thing. Like we're keeping this bag of tricks pretty vague for you, so that you can have some fun with it. Get
Oh,
creative
yeah.
with it. So why not? Yeah.
But I
let's
love that
go
this
with-
one's been like used several times, and now it's like my salt I use for rituals. No, I'm just throwing it in his eyes.
Help your girl out here.
Oh boy. Okay. Really quick,
Easy.
could you roll for me, Mitch?
Okay.
Cleared it pretty easily. Ooh.
Oh, what is?
Yeah, like I'm well below my skill.
Yeah, you are. And he is above his dodge skill. So as you throw salt at Scotty, he hits you in the eyes with the salt, and it begins to burn.
Hey.
It burns for a good, 30, 40 seconds. It burns a lot, and then slowly, the burning seems to subside a little bit. Just a little bit, and then it slowly goes away. Now you're to the point where you can actually open your eyes again, and your vision's a little blurry. You're starting to see things. I mean, you got salt in your eyes, so you couldn't see for a minute or two there. I'm imagining you guys are all sort of watching as he's struggling with this, right?
Mm-hmm. And you're saying when Jules was frozen, she could see everything as well.
Yep. Yeah, Jules sees all this going on.
So how's my noble stimulus looking right now, Mev? Just in case.
Oh, you know what?
Stimulus for days tonight.
Yeah, it's
I feel
God.
left out, and I feel
He
like
was so left out as well.
even
that
though
one might have hit it.
I just want you to notice the visual face palm, but I'm gonna allow it.
I could throw salt in my friend's eyes.
And get a noble stimulus. That's how Doug is
Wow.
rolling out.
What a
here.
champ.
So,
Did we tell them my stimulus?
yeah. Go ahead. What is your stimulus, Xylo?
Looking good in front of others.
Wow.
See now
So am
that.
I free now that he did that to Scotty?
Oh, actually,
Yeah, I
yes,
would
you were
assume
very
yes.
much free. That's a
Yeah.
great point. You were definitely. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that was the big plan right there.
Kind of why he threw the salt in his eyes was to
Yeah,
break his game.
yeah, that is very much Thank you,
getting
chat.
messed
I
up
know
in this
chat's the
fight.
one who pointed
That
that
is the
out.
preview one. So.
I'm getting messed up.
But
So interesting thing, as the pain starts to subside a little bit, Scotty, you feel a little bit calmer. Just a little bit. You don't know what kind of salt this was, but you're feeling a little bit calmer. You're still feeling pretty angry. But I will say, it is your turn again. And as has been the case so far with this combat situation, I'm going to need you to just roll right away. But this time, there's a little bonus in there that I'm not going to mention. Oh, man.
I hope that's good for us.
Oh no.
I feel like it might be.
It is, actually. So, Scotty, as you start to get, your vision starts to unblur and you see these three standing in front of you, you start to have some different thoughts in your head. Wait, what am I doing? What is going on right now? What has happened here? What do you do?
I guess I try to snap out of it.
Well, I'm gonna be upfront and say you have.
Oh, okay.
So, is it safe to say, like, I don't want to force this to happen, but I guess since you snapped out of it, it did sort of happen. We see Scotty sort of like look at himself. As he does, the blood sword that he has in his hand unforms and just falls and splatters on the ground.
Oh.
gross.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of like absorb it back in.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah,
So
okay.
it'll go back in, like through the wound. Yeah, basically.
Also, something we discussed a little bit when it came to this power is treating it almost as if like it's a berserker sort of ability, like you would see in like video games.
Doya, don't say Doya.
Like you do in video games. But so this is actually a very strong ability and makes you pretty strong, but you injure yourself to do it. Obviously, we all saw that you like cut your hand to even get this weapon. So I'm gonna need you to roll, I guess, against your body stat once again to see how much this is injured you.
Affected me. Where are my Scotty rolls? Here they come.
Alright. Oh,
There it is. There it is.
double digit.
Oh
See, I'm
boy.
calm now.
Okay.
And it's doubles. Thanks, Jacob.
And it's
Should've
doubles as
said that.
well.
Thanks.
Putting it up.
Appreciate it.
So
There's
I
gunshot
rolled
wound as well.
and he's got the gunshot wound to the knee. So as
Sprained
bad.
ankle. My ear is still bleeding.
Oh man, he's not looking too good.
My arm is bleeding.
So because of that
I'm a
roll,
mess.
as we see Scotty's, as we see the blood sword go back into his arm, you see Scotty starting to stumble a little bit, and you actually collapse to the ground, unconscious.
Should I?
Yeah, maybe.
I am gone. Goodbye.
Boy.
All right, you guys see Scotty collapse to the ground at this moment.
Walk up to,
Huh.
slowly put my finger gun to his head.
What are you doing?
What happened with this guy? Seriously.
I don't know.
He just pulled out a blood sword and tried to kill us.
Yeah, we saw.
Well, like I said, he is a murderer,
Okay.
but he really didn't have, anger towards us until I.
Yeah,
revealed
he was fine. Like until like just now. So.
Hey,
some I'm sorry
Seem
for
to be
being the
getting along
cause
pretty
of it, but like I said, we should know who and what we're dealing with here.
So, what do we do with this now? Not a heat.
Well, there's something that I'm a little bit concerned of.
What was
Okay.
that?
His body is still in with us, right? We still see his body.
Oh, do you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, he's still here.
Yeah.
But what happens if he wakes up
Right.
and we're with him? Is my question. Is this all going to transfer into the awake world?
It's
Are
quite
we-
possible if he remembers everything that happens.
Yeah.
And we remember everything.
Because, like, I got a little cut, and I have a little cut
Hmm.
when I get up.
So, he clearly probably needs some first aid, which I'd like to administer, but I think we should restrain him now that everything's calmed down.
I got rope.
Yes, the rope. Yes.
Yeah,
do that.
let's try and restrain him a little bit
Mhm.
more this time, too. And maybe blindfolding him wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Yes.
Should we like give him a quick little water bottle rinse in the eyes? Because that's that Himalayan rock salt. It's a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
And some bandages and stuff, I suppose.
Okay, so Doug put his finger guns to Scotty's head. Does anybody else try to touch Scotty or do anything?
I feel like,
Um,
I mean, we're definitely going to try and like tie him up and restrain him.
should I give him my sunglasses that I always have on his eyes?
All right. So does
Yeah, I'm
anybody
definitely
else?
gonna, I'm definitely
so
gonna touch him.
I'll
So.
touch
Does anybody else go near Scotty?
Jules is definitely near him.
All right. Well, the second you try to go near him, I guess you're approaching.
Yeah.
Doug had his finger guns at. You can't seem to touch Scotty. You are blocked by an invisible barrier, Jules, and you cannot get to Scotty. Barrier seems to be where that chalk outline is.
Wait, but I can.
Oh.
It's your spell, actually. You can go by it, but others can't.
Oh.
Can't seem to get to him.
Is that something? Oh.
I
Was it
reach
because
out
the
and
wife's
try to
glowing?
poke Jules in the forehead.
You
Oh.
poke Jules in the forehead.
I pull my arm back.
What was that for?
High five.
Are you in the circle right now?
I guess I would be if I was just walked up to him with the finger guns and we had this conversation. So yeah, I'm standing in a circle waiting for her high five to hit my hand.
I can't. Like I said, there's.
Yeah, you see her smack an invisible barrier
Here.
and stuff.
Huh. That's not what I expected to happen. I don't believe you're a
Magic.
demon. Huh.
Me?
Do me a favor, Doug. Roll against your I seen that videos.
Oh no, I seen that one before. Have I though? Yeah, it's a bit
Ooh,
far
you
away
know
from my
what?
skill, but it is my mind.
It is exactly your mind stat. So
I
I'm
put
gonna
1
give
point
you.
into that stat.
I'm gonna give you something. You might have at one point in one of your late night YouTube rabbit holes looking up stuff about summoning circles and protection circles and things like that. It occurs to you that sometimes when a person puts a protection circle around, they either have to get rid of the circle or you have to invite the person in.
All right. Yeah, at this point, I would probably try to reach out and like extend my hand past the circle or something.
Oh.
Just like,
Yeah, bro.
And you might even remember this point. I'll even tell you this just because I'm sort of guiding you along here with it. You might also remember you have to like words are important. What you say is important. So you do have to say.
I silently have my hand extended, and I attempt to pull her in without saying a word. Trying to make a moment out of it, you see, Mr. Dungeon Master, sir.
And as as you do, your hand actually, like, hers slips out of yours because it seems to stop at some barrier that you can't pull it past. And then, roll, Jules.
Oh boy.
Ow!
My bad. I thought
You did
that
a
was
little
gonna-
bit too hard.
I was just trying to guide you into the bubble. You're very welcome to join me. It's just I don't know how to do it. Like, Jacob, would you like to come in?
Yeah, I would love it. Take my hand.
Sure, come on in.
All right.
Try to
Roll.
pull his in the same way.
Yeah, you
Let's
grab
see.
Jacob's hand, and
Come
he comes into the
on.
circle with no problem.
Seriously?
okay.
You did
Maybe-
that on purpose.
Okay.
Maybe you are a demon.
Me?
What do you think, Jacob? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe anything can happen based on today so far. So people are not who they say they are, really.
Maybe I just
Alright.
don't want to be in your circle.
Look, just slowly step on in. Come on, step on into Dougland. Come on.
I've already hit my head.
No,
That's
gently come on in. Come into Doug's bubble.
Well, if you're gonna refer
Love the
to it as
bubble.
that, I'm just
It could be.
gonna
It could still be
also-
Dougland.
Either
Diggumsville?
of them.
Diggum City.
Pretty bad. If I go into your circle, will you stop talking?
No.
She'll roll her eyes and walk in.
Okay, and this time you actually walk in just fine. So I guess you guys start doing all of the things that you were talking about doing before you reach this little circle obstacle, right? Do you tie
Yeah.
him up?
Yep.
Yep.
Who's doing the tying?
Probably Doug.
Yeah.
I have a first aid skill that I would.
Yeah, she's doing that.
Not that good,
I'm
but
just gonna cover his eyes, okay?
yeah. And
That's what I'm
Jacob
here
can
for.
hold him.
With my designer glasses. So expensive.
Fantastic.
Fine, I got sponsored, okay?
How are the glasses gonna stay on his face, boy? He can just shake them up. We need like
Duct
a
tape?
band-aid.
Duck?
You're gonna
Where's
duct
my duct
Here's
tape?
the duct tape, Jacob.
You're duct
Thank
taping
you.
a pair of glasses
the
to
bed.
the bed.
Thank you.
Okay. whatever.
Alright.
I'm
Just
going to-
wrap around.
No.
That's your stick.
Whatever.
Yes, should I roll for tying him?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
That's better.
Ooh, okay. So you're a little less panicked this time.
Hmm.
You guys have time, so you kind of really take your time with this. Make sure the knot is all nice and perfect, and you have Scotty tied up pretty tight. Did you guys actually duct tape his eyes?
That's
I think the intention was to duct tape the
The glasses.
Designer
Just-
sunglasses
it's not
to
done.
his
So he
head.
still had the cool look on the front, but there's a lot of messy duct tapes. You know?
Okay, let me see what skill I can make Jacob roll against to see if he actually
Let's see.
actually does this well.
Uh,
It sounds like something. You know what? Struggle skill. Why not?
struggle, yeah. Alright, let's
struggles
see.
often applicable for us.
Come on. Oh no.
Okay, he
Indeed,
does
it
kind of a bootleg
Terrible.
version.
Nope.
Lucky for Scotty. Scotty does not have that much hair. He has sort of a buzz cut.
True.
If
Yeah.
he did have hair,
That would
you would have
suck.
gotten the tape all caught up in his hair and stuff. It would have been like really, really, really bad.
It's still not going to be
Okay.
pleasant when it comes off, but
A
Yeah.
him problem anyway, so. As long as it's not my hair, I still look good as well.
Okay, so you guys have Scotty tied up. Is there anything else in particular any of you want to do?
To administer a little bit of first aid or attempt to, at the very least.
I take back my knife.
Okay, Doug takes back his knife. Roll for the first aid for me. Ooh.
Oof. Mine's a 20.
Okay. You were able to.
Yeah, it's under a mind stat though, right?
Yeah, it is. 10 under.
I'm assuming that's where the
The important thing that I'd be wanting to take care of is the gunshot wound. So, like, tie off the leg or whatever if it's bleeding a lot, that sort of thing.
what he did is on him, but
I
what
was
she did.
I was gonna say he has 2 major kind of wounds right now. You're actually able to to wrap up his leg pretty decently. You try your best to wrap up his arm, but his arm seems to be bleeding pretty badly still. And as Jules is putting a bandage on Scotty's arm, you guys hear something. Wait. Huh?
Was that a dog?
Then
Is it a familiar noise?
Yeah.
Nope. You hear it again? It sounds familiar to you, Doug. You hear it again.
Mayo?
And at this moment, you guys all wake up to the sound of Doug's dogs barking. And you are all back in the hotel room. And at that moment, we are going to take our break for tonight. Oh boy. Oh man.
Well done. We lived.
We did
I
it.
wasn't ready for the dog.
Okay.
Scotty, you'll probably live.
We had combat and nobody died.
The most applicable pocket sand in the history of pocket sand. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Oh man. What else crazy happened tonight? A couple of crazy things happened with this.
Oh man.
Really good rolls during combat for some reason.
Everyone was rolling good.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that
the
was
opposite of how we play.
I know. Just wait. We'll come back from the break and we'll
Yeah.
we'll suck again.
and I'll say it right now while it's fresh on my brain. Big shout out to Mitch for putting that Scotty reveal together in the beginning.
That's scary.
I do like to do a lot of like better production stuff. I'm always making videos and changing things up and trying to do stuff. And when Mitch told me like, I think I want to put together like a cool video for the reveal, I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. I am all about it. So yeah,
I'm just
he did a
upset I
great
didn't have a
job.
white dress shirt. I only had a gray dress shirt.
I don't know about you, chat. I told Mitch this before, but he scares me when I watched that video for the first time. I'm like, wow, Mitch, you frightened me. Thanks for that.
Yeah, just that alone made me at least look in my closet for a Doug-styled shirt. Couldn't find it. I know it's somewhere in there, but but yeah,
that was
excited to get back into it. So
yeah, that was really cool.
break.
Yeah, break. Everybody go grab a drink, grab a snack, run to the bathroom, wash your filthy hands, you filthy animals, and we will be back in just a few minutes here, guys. I gotta do this manually because my screen deck's being dumb. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. How was everyone's break?
Pretty good.
You guys
Eventful.
get anything good? I got coffee.
I got a water and I took my dog to go poop.
Aw.
I
Everybody
took
loves to poop.
myself to the bathroom.
Done a lot of housework.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's just get back into it, I suppose. No fancy transitions or anything.
Let's do it.
Start the spooky music. You all wake up with the exception of Scotty in the hotel room. I'll have you guys roll in a second to see if you remember the dream.
Awkward.
But as you wake up to Doug's dogs barking at Scotty's body. Scotty is laying in the bed.
Scotty wasn't in the bed.
No, he was on the floor.
Oh, he's on the floor. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm on the bed.
Thank you for the correction. Scotty is on the floor.
I also had Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Franklin is still with him.
Oh.
But you see several pools of blood around Scotty. He's got one that's sort of around his head, where his ear is injured. He has a gunshot wound in his leg, but the gunshot wound has been wrapped. Actually, the first aid that you guys did in the dream is still here. He has designer sunglasses duct taped to his face. Naturally.
Yep.
And then at this moment, I need the three of you to roll to see if you remember the dream.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Well, all
My
right.
bro right there.
That's a 6 and a 9.
Okay, so
Nice.
as you're
Here in
all
this bed, we remember things.
as you're all standing here, both Jakey and or Jacob, sorry, we're gonna speak in character names.
Same thing.
Jacob and Doug, you remember everything that happened. You remember the dream. None of this is confusing to you. Jules, it's not like you forget everything. You just don't remember this specific dream. You remember all the other stuff you guys have been through leading up to this. So you know who these people are. You probably even remember coming to this hotel and going to sleep. You just do not remember the dream specifically. But, so you might be a little bit confused as to why Scotty is on the ground bleeding.
What happened?
You shot him,
That
I
happened.
did what?
and he stabbed himself.
Yep.
No.
Not the salt in his eyes.
I
Oh,
wouldn't have
bad.
shot him.
Oh no,
I
you did.
that.
You did.
You
No,
definitely
that-
shot. Look, he's still bleeding. Can you do something about this?
Look, I don't think you guys understand. I have a thing with guns.
We understand. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
What, you saying you don't remember last night? All right, we'll tell you about it later. Just fix his blood
Okay.
problem
Yeah,
before he makes another sword and hits us with it. Wait, that would be
Oh,
better
yeah,
in
another sword.
context.
Yeah.
Just patch him up. We need to do
Hey.
something about this.
First aid.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Need me to roll
Okay,
first-
yeah, roll against your first aid.
Man,
Ooh, okay.
I'm panicked. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I'm struggling.
It's not even that. It's that here in the real world, actually, you guys don't really have any bandages. For some reason, you don't really have.
Oh yeah.
But Jules, being a detective, I mean, you're not a doctor, you're not even a paramedic, but you know enough about first aid to know that Scotty is losing blood at a very bad rate.
Okay.
Boy.
This is bad. We need to
Right.
call
We
an
need to
ambulance.
cauterize the wound. All right,
Ambulance?
Jakey,
Okay.
Yeah.
you get the iron.
Oh,
We're gonna use the clothing iron to cauterize the wound. What?
What?
He needs to go to the hospital now.
We really-
We're not.
Do we really want to go to a hospital in our current situation?
Well,
Do we want him to
you-
die? Look,
you
I don't know
imagine-
what happened in the,
no.
but if we don't get him to a hospital soon, he's going to die.
Yeah, you're right. It seems like his
I just
wound
have a
is, like,
feeling
needs
that
to be
Scotty,
treated in the
on a
hospital.
personal level, really doesn't want to go to a hospital.
Well, he's not really here to make his own decisions now, is he? And me being a police officer, I can't, detective, I can't really, pass up my moral code and not take him. So he's going to the hospital. If you're not going to call an ambulance, I will.
Yeah, he's still bleeding. All right, Jacob, call an ambulance.
Yeah, I guess.
What day is it?
Wish I knew.
Okay, good enough to know. It's fine. It's fine. All right,
Call.
we really gotta handle this. Ketchup, Mayo, you behave yourself. Take care of Franklin.
All right, so
All
who's
right.
calling?
Jacob, I guess.
I'm calling.
Okay, you
Alright.
you pull out
Dial
your phone,
number.
you
Yep.
dial emergency services 911.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hello, emergency services.
Hello. We have an emergency. We have a guy here. It's really injured. He needs an ambulance here right now. He needs to be sent to the hospital. Where are we?
Okay, yeah. What is your location?
Where are we?
And you guys probably would know you're at Clearway. Oh my! Hold on, my voice thing is showing rolls. Oops.
Yes,
Ooh.
so the
We're at this
signal is-
motel near a super secret
Yeah.
location that has the number 13 in it. But yeah, we
the
tell
super secret.
Yeah, you're at Clearview Motel.
Yes, that Clearview Motel. That's where we're in.
Okay. Is the
Yes.
person are they conscious?
No.
He's not conscious right now.
Okay.
Still breathing though.
We will have an ambulance there as quickly as possible. Could you describe
Okay.
the injury to me? Like, how was he injured?
How did he injured? Well, he just got hurt. He just fell and trip and fall, all of the things.
I don't think this is
Years.
tripping. What do you say?
Okay.
He did not-
He was
Just got
attacked?
cut.
Say he
Yes.
was attacked?
Yes, that.
We found him like this?
Yeah, we found him like this. He didn't get hurt in a dream.
I'm
Not that
sorry.
happened.
Is that someone else speaking now?
Yes, Doc.
Yes, this is Doug speaking. It seems our friend was attacked somewhere in the middle of the street, and he seems to have what appears to be one knife wound of some sort and one gunshot wound. We have tried to administer first aid, and it has, proved unsuccessful. So we're calling you. We need him to get immediate help.
Okay. Well, just
Yes.
stay with him. The ambulance will be there as soon as possible.
Thank you.
What room number are you guys in?
Oh, it is room number 420.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We will be there right away.
All
right,
right.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I just had a thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a stab wound and a gunshot wound. We're going to be questioned.
Yeah, that's why I don't know what to say when this how
This
he
is
got
why I
hurt.
wasn't really excited about the whole hospital thing.
Well,
Not to mention it's your gun and my knife. Not that I'm the
Right.
one who did the knifing. He did that to himself.
I'm here with you, someone I'm supposed to be investigating. Oh boy, Chief Rubin is not going to be happy about this.
Yep.
I guess
would
the
imagine so.
thing is his
It's all part of the investigation, right?
sure sleeping in the same hotel room as someone I'm investigating. Yep, all part of the investigation.
I
That'll be
guess that's
fine.
not standard for your types.
No, it's not.
Huh.
Well, hopefully Scotty's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
At
Hopefully.
this moment, just briefly, Scotty seems to regain consciousness slightly.
Scotty?
Wait, Scotty,
Oh.
do you need some salt?
Do you want to hurt anyone? No.
Why does it feel like I got shot?
Because you did.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
What should Scotty roll to remember also?
Oh,
yeah, I guess as you sort of regain
I thought I didn't
conscious-
have to anymore.
It's the other way around. You don't
didn't
have
have
to.
to.
I remember when I go in. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, if you roll a 1 right now, you never have to. You
Within
always
roll
remember
tonight,
your
he's
dreams,
about
too.
to. Check it.
Yo, check it. 100. Here we go. 93.
Well, close. You're close.
Okay.
Close enough.
Scotty, you're barely regaining consciousness. Everything's kind of funny. You don't really remember what happened. All you know is you are in lots of pain. You might even be a little delirious right now, sort of out of it, saying things that don't exactly make sense all the time. Like you're maybe a little bit in shock right now.
Yeah. Why am I bleeding so much? What happened?
Don't
Scotty,
worry
Um,
about it.
there's a situation. We're getting you to a hospital.
yes.
How do you feel about hospitals?
Fine, I guess.
That's good. That's good because that's
Okay,
where you're
okay.
going.
As you're saying that, I'm not prepared with a sound effect, but we hear distant ambulance sirens coming. And as you hear that sound, Scotty, the distant ambulance sirens, you pass out again.
Oh.
Okay.
This is not good. It's not good.
You gone.
The ambulance. Does anybody, as you hear the sirens, does anybody go to the door, anything like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Doug runs
Yeah.
out to guide them into the right place.
Okay. Do me a favor. Could you roll quickly?
Sure. Of course I can.
Oh no.
All right.
65.
65. The ambulance you see pull into the parking lot. This is one of I'm assuming this is one of those motels where it doesn't have an indoor hallway.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the ones with like the walkways and all that.
Yeah.
Rooms are
Yeah,
accessed.
like all the doors exit to outside. So it
Yes.
pretty much pulls up near your guys' hotel room and hold on. Along with the ambulance, you guys see it doesn't have its lights on, but a police car also
yeah.
pulls up.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm so sad for Jules right now.
All right.
The
Quickly,
ambulance.
everyone. What's our story?
yes. Oh, sorry.
I wish I had a good one.
We found him like this.
Yes.
Clearly, that's not the case. All of our stuff is in this hotel room.
True.
All right, that's not a good idea then. Because there's no blood trails leading to here or nothing. And if we did that now, that'd be even more suspicious.
Okay,
We could tell the truth.
But do you think they're gonna believe us?
Nope.
No. A
Wait.
dream?
I mean, I did do that thing earlier where I showed a memory, but I don't think showcasing that I have abilities in the real world is that great of an idea.
Probably not.
Just let me do the talking and hopefully I don't even know what to say.
We'll follow your lead.
I don't even remember
Yes.
what happened in the dream.
Oh, which might make you the
Right.
best to come up with a story, in fairness.
Yes.
Okay,
this doesn't
maybe we
work
could
out,
just
I
say
know
we
some
all were
lawyers.
attacked. And Scotty defended us, but when he wakes up and he gets questioned, he's not going to know that. He's not going to remember anything, I suppose, so...
Just gonna roll
Hopefully.
the punches, I guess.
Let's
Alright,
do
we'll
it.
just... we'll do what we can.
You got this.
Okay, 2 paramedics walk up with a stretcher.
Mhm.
Not like a full one that's like got a whole big, but like one of those.
Yeah, you can roll a person onto it, carry it out.
Yeah, those flat board sort of things. They're like, oh god, where is he?
He's
Right here.
Hurry!
Okay. You see them run inside. They start attending to Scotty. They put him on the board. You know what? Let's have some fun with this and add a little randomness. Mitch, roll
Oh,
for
no.
me, please.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So sad.
Okay, as you were being moved onto a stretcher, Scotty regains consciousness a little bit. You don't necessarily have to pull your clear your camera right now, Mitch, because he's probably not going to be awake for too long. But yeah, you
Right.
you do see a fuzzy image of two paramedics. They're putting you onto a stretcher. They are wrapping the wound on your arm a little bit better than Jules did. And as they are attending to Scotty, a police officer walks up and is wait,
Oh, no.
Lancaster?
Which one is this? What
This
I addressed them
is
as.
we haven't met him yet, but this is just a uniformed police officer. He's not a detective or anything like that. He's
Right.
just a normal uniformed police officer. You would probably know him as Officer Stevens. His first
Hey,
name.
Stevens. Or
What's going on here?
it's a long story. You and I might want to, talk privately, perhaps.
Yeah, sure. So
Right.
you kind of
I pull him aside a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm investigating. I don't know if you've heard about Lenny, the old PI's case.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Well,
Hard to keep things like that secret around the station.
I'm totally about to throw Doug under the bus a little bit here, kind of, but it's my only idea. So
I was just
Well-
thinking, like, maybe I should have hid and just not been involved in this, and that would have helped a whole piece of this situation. But go ahead.
You know what, Jules? This
Mm-hmm.
is such a wonderful chance to use this skill.
no,
I want
no.
you to roll against a particular skill to see
my
how
God.
well this conversation goes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No.
You know what skill we're rolling against, right?
I think
we know
I
what-
do.
I know as well, I think. The body.
I don't know how good Jules is looking right now, if that's the one you're talking about, but
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's fine. It was basically going to determine if this dude has like a crush on Jules and if like she
Oh.
could kind of sweet talk him and convince him
Yeah.
anything. All right.
I mean, I'm still kind of protecting the innocent a little bit here. If I could do my little reverse thing and make this more interesting.
Ooh, oh my god.
Actually, yeah, I'm so innocent right now.
You know what?
Yeah. We're all innocent, as far as I know.
I love that argument.
It's a good argument.
So
But I hear a butt coming.
No, there's no but. I love
Okay,
that
okay.
argument. That is really, really, really good. I was gonna say at first, like, we're in a new
Wait, no,
situation.
not on the distracting physique.
Yep.
I'm
So
glad I
you got-
saved it.
The hurt.
So,
All right,
you,
what was his name again? Stevens.
Stevens. So you might not know this directly, Jules, but Stevens has always had a crush on her.
Oh, she
Oh
is.
boy.
He always liked her. Like, we've kind of established already she is an extremely good-looking woman.
Yeah,
she's like kind of powerful too, so he's like really into like this like, oh, she's like this badass cop lady.
Mhm.
I'm like he's had a crush on her for like a while.
Right.
He's actually probably even excited right now that you even know what his name is.
Wow. Jules's impact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Stevens. It's a little bit of a awkward situation, you see. I guess, I don't know. I was investigating, Mr. Doug Diggum's in there. Investigation's going well. I actually think he is innocent in the case thus far. But, as I was just walking along, some dude came out of nowhere. He ran into the hotel room with a gun and a knife and, just attacked the guy. The other two did their best to help stop him. Didn't really work. He actually ran off as soon as he saw me. Administered the best first aid that I could, and then we called the police.
Oh, man. Well, I guess it's lucky you were here.
Yeah, I like to think so too.
Well, I mean, as you know the way it goes. I did get called here, so I gotta write a report.
Of course.
Do you have did you see the guy who ran in?
Yeah, well, I didn't see him well. He was actually wearing like a black hood. Yeah, couldn't really make out of his face. Wearing all black, had a black hood on. Ran off in one of the directions. Over there.
You got an estimation on like height, weight?
Maybe 5'8". I don't know. 170 pounds roughly.
Alright, black hood, 5'8", 170 pounds. Anything else? Any other just sort of distinguishing features? Anything that might?
Nope. That's really it. If there were more that I could tell you, I definitely would. Definitely want to help out in this case as much as I can.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know, Detective Lancaster. You're a wonderful detective, and I'm sure you would always, do the right thing. These people are lucky to have, that you happen to stumble along.
Right.
The victim. Do you know him personally?
The victim. Actually, no. I think I've seen him around before. No, I wouldn't remember that. He killed his father, would I?
Ooh, no, you wouldn't. Not at this moment.
No.
Not until, maybe Doug or Jacob remind you.
Would I have suspicions that... I can't remember. Did I have suspicions that I knew him from work before?
I don't think it was that specific.
Okay.
All you really were
It's
getting
the
was
lightest suspicion, I think.
yeah, all you were really
Familiar
getting was
face.
like an image in your head of Scotty covered in blood at the time. When you were just getting brief images of that memory. You probably... You know what? Let's roll against... I'm gonna have you roll against your notice skill to see. I just want to know. I just want to determine if in these little flashes of memories, when you see Scotty covered in blood, if it was in. No, actually, but you that would have given away to you already. If you did remember that he was in the police station covered in blood, you probably would have been way more suspicious earlier. So we're gonna say no. I think it would make more sense if you didn't remember that. You just had like brief flashes.
That's fine. She'd probably just say something along the lines of, his face did look semi-familiar, but in the line of work we do, we meet a lot of people, we see a lot of people. I don't know where I could have recognized him from.
Oh, okay, all right. All right. I mean, I think that covers most.
If you actually just want me to take a look at that, I might be able to fill it out for you.
Oh, but you would.
Any more details?
You would do. Are you sure, Jules?
Yeah.
Oh,
of
I'm
course.
sorry, Detective Lancaster.
No. I mean, what was his first name again?
It's totally Steven, isn't it, Mev?
I was gonna say Steven Stevens. I'm wondering if that's too much of a meme. It's Steven.
Okay.
People call him
Steven.
Steve Stevens.
Okay. Steve, we can be on a first name basis. It's you and I, come on. We're old buddies, right?
Yeah, I guess you would see him blush a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he would hand the form over to you.
Nice. And you and I, we should definitely catch up sometime.
You see him blush even more. Like, you sure Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, awesome. Maybe we could like I don't know, grab a drink or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, what? Yeah. I mean, you know what? Now's probably not the best time to talk about that. But yeah. I'll definitely have to like take you up on
Why
that.
not? Why not now? I mean, there's nothing going on. We got the victim going back to the hospital. I don't see why there's an issue at all.
Yeah, I just guy just got shot. But yeah, I mean, I guess the paramedics are attending to him. And as he says that, we would see the paramedics actually bringing him out of the room to the ambulance.
Yeah. Keep going. He's a little out of blood.
And he's probably sort of looking at you, like filling out the sheet as you guys are
Yeah,
standing there.
I imagine I want her to like watch. She's just trying to keep him distracted long enough so she can like bull crap some stuff that would make sense, like on the sheet, that sort of thing.
So, you go into the company picnic next week?
Maybe, busy schedule and all. Got a lot of cases to cover. You plan on going?
I was thinking about it. I mean, if you do change your mind or if your time frees up, I mean, maybe we could go together.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, you don't have any more free paper on this clipboard, it seems, but why don't you go down to the car and get another piece of paper, and I'll make sure you have my phone number.
Oh yeah, of course. And you would see him like scurry off like excitedly to the car.
I'd quickly go back into the hotel room and just tell them, we need to get out of here. You guys need to get my stuff and you need to go.
Right, of course. You didn't. Yeah.
What were you doing? Huh? I imagine Joel's just walking in the room. Doug's just like right there against the wall.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Making sure our stories line up. That's all.
You weren't eavesdropping on my conversation.
Look, I was listening to make sure our stories would line up if I was questioned separately. That's all it was.
Anyways, you're not going to get questioned if I have anything to do with it. Please get all of our things out of this room. Any evidence.
You sure it won't look suspicious if we just take up and leave?
I think I can cover it.
All right.
I'm going to
catch up. Mayo!
All right.
I'll keep this officer distracted, and I'll probably have him drop me off. Are you guys going to go to the hospital or what?
Yeah, we should probably follow along with him.
Yeah.
Great. I'll see if I can have him drop me off later.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Franklin, this way. Nah, I'm just kidding. Run over and grab Franklin.
You guys. Well, actually, hold on one second. Let me think for a second. Last week, I never established this. If you guys have your guns in your life, you don't have the bandages. Then again, you brought the book out of the dream, so we need consistency here.
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I say we roll for it.
Okay. Actually, that is a good idea. Before I just sort of power gamed it that you had the book when you woke up, but let's actually have you guys roll to see if you kept your items or weapons from the dream. That's a good way to decide it.
In this particular case, let's hope we roll bad. Let's go.
Okay, no gun for you.
No guns on. Oh, thank goodness, no gun on Scotty.
That would have been awkward when I was out cold with a gun on me.
Now, for the rifle.
Jacob.
This is probably the most important one.
Let's see. Ooh.
No gun for you as well. You guys cannot find your guns anywhere. You do have...
I don't mind this failure. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
One of the rare occasions where failing is exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So you guys pack up all of your stuff, and pretty much there's no guns or anything. We can someone just mentioned Kayla roll. Kayla can
I have
have
a
her
gun.
gun. She has her gun. She's a police
Yeah, she had
officer,
hers
so
from
nobody's gonna
before
like
the whole
question
James.
that.
I'm a detective. I
Yeah.
always have mine.
Yo, our guns would be so illegal if they were found by
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they are. But you pretty much, as you guys pack up your stuff, like Jules suggested, all you have is the stuff you came here with. Nothing from the dream. So I guess you guys start heading towards Doug's car, correct?
Yeah, we'll just trail behind the ambulance as best as possible.
All right, and you actually pass the police officer who's on his way back to talk to Jules. He probably turns to you and it's just like, you folks headed to the hospital?
Yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to make sure their friend is okay.
Yeah.
Really sweet of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it is. You know, I'm sorry about your friend. I hope for the best. I won't hold you guys up any further. Detective Lancaster here will probably be able to just fill me in on the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
All right, and he turns away.
I'll just give him the most random, just like mean eyes of his life.
And he'd probably...
And from his perspective, for no reason.
All right, and he, I just rolled, and he
Sure.
probably picks up on the vibe a little bit. He probably kind of like, it's just like, okay, sir, good luck with everything.
I'd say the same to you, but... And then I leave.
Right. As he walks away, Officer Stevens turns to Jules and is like, what's up with that guy?
I'm not sure. I do think he's innocent in everything that I'm investigating him on, but it's definitely quite the character. Anyways, I actually happened to Uber here. My motorcycle, you know, it's a little broken at the moment. I was wondering if you could give me a lift to the hospital. I think I kind of want to, you know, get some more information on what happened there, especially with Doug being a part of my case and all.
Oh, wow, that's, yeah, for sure. And
If you wouldn't mind, I wouldn't want to, you know, bother you.
I was gonna say that's also really thoughtful. I'm sure you wanna know if the guy's gonna be all right. That's great.
Of course.
Yeah. So here's that piece of paper. You need it, by the way.
Great. Thank you.
Do you want to go now? We can continue. You know, you can continue filling it out on the way to the hospital if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can drive and I'll fill it out for you.
Oh, okay. All right. So we see Jules get into into the car with the police officer. They pull out of the parking lot. I'm assuming you guys left after, like a couple seconds after Doug.
Yeah, a couple minutes
Yep.
maybe.
All right. So we are now in the car with just Doug and Jacob. Doug, I'm guessing you're
boy.
driving, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I guess you can cover your camera if you want for a moment, Kayla, if you got something near you.
All right, Jacob, we're in a bit of a situation.
Yeah? What's that? What situation?
The situation with Scotty?
Yeah, right.
It's just, you know, when he has more weapon
just
wounds.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Mm-hmm.
He should be fine. He's...
I mean, yeah, he should be fine, but there's a whole police investigation.
Are you okay?
Oh,
Are
I'm
you-
fine. I'm fine.
Is
Of
there
course I'm
something
fine.
wrong? I thought the police investigation went really well, I think. You know, we didn't get really, you know...
Did it though?
add
Did it go
anything.
really well?
Is this something that you want to talk about? Doug?
I'm fine.
Are
Perfectly
you
fine.
fine? You don't look fine. You know?
I'm fine. No diggums. Rhymes with fine.
Come on, you can tell me everything. If you're feeling some sort of way...
No, it's fine. It's just Scotty's in trouble. Jules is clearly manipulating that man.
Manipulate how?
Well, no. She's making it seem like she has an interest in him, which clearly she does not, right? Right?
Well,
Right.
I mean, it's her. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just saying, like, clearly, it's just... she's doing it for the benefit of us, right?
Yeah, why are you sounding like you
No,
have a problem
it's fine.
with it? Doug?
There's no problem with it. She's doing a fantastic job.
Are you like a little bit of jelly of certain things?
What could I possibly be jealous of?
I don't know. You were standing pretty close to that wall when she was talking, so
I wanted to make sure the stories would match up.
really.
Yep,
Is
so it
that-
was one guy, black robes, and I
Uh-huh.
try to all the information that I totally heard I share with Jacob.
Yeah.
And so we
Well-
want to make sure we say the same thing if anyone asks.
So just that.
Also, could you please check my bag? I want to make sure
Okay.
there's no blood on my knife.
Oh, yeah. Is there blood on his knife?
We will say, based on the roll that that you had with the gun, we'll say there's no blood on the knife. The knife is in there, but there's no blood on it.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
Doug, real quick, I actually rolled to see how long this trip would be, how far you guys are away from the hospital, and I rolled really well, so you guys are actually like only 10-15 minutes away. So
Easy with Doug's driving skill.
I was gonna say with that amount of time, what I'm gonna do, I think, is if it's a really long trip, you'll have to roll against your driving skill several times. But with this amount of time, you only have to roll once. So let's see how well Doug drives to the hospital. As you
Let's
guys
see.
are having
And
this
being like that. He's distracted, clearly. Oh,
Ooh, okay. Doug is driving really, really well. How fast are you going? Are you staying like?
I mean, in this case, probably just. I guess an ambulance would have people clearing the way for it, so it would be hard to
Right.
legally follow an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
pretty close to it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you're driving really really well, and you're actually with that driving roll there. We'll say that you're able to keep up with the ambulance. Actually, every single time you guys come up to a light, it happens to be a green light, so you can follow the ambulance through the light.
Every
And,
car that I pass by is probably like, dude, seriously?
Yeah, they think you're that guy, but in reality, like.
Yep.
All right, and you guys arrive at the hospital. Scotty, roll for me real quick. Yeah, you're out. All right, you guys see an unconscious Scotty being wheeled into the emergency room. I would say, you would actually, because I imagine if you guys are right behind the ambulance, by the time you kind of park your car and get there, Scotty is being taken out of the back ambulance and being wheeled into the emergency room. And
our
just at
legs
that-
work a lot better than Scotty's, so we can catch up.
He's being wheeled in by the paramedics on a stretcher. And just as you're seeing that, you do see the police car show up with Officer Stevens and Jules. All right. Yeah. Thank you again, Jules, for filling this out for me. You actually saved me a lot of trouble.
Of course. I mean, I was there, so just wanted you to get the most accurate information as possible.
Yeah. Again, I do appreciate it. I guess I'll let you go, and hopefully that man is all right. And yeah, let me know if you change your mind about going to the company picnic.
Yeah. No, I've got your number now, so I'll be sure to hit you up.
All right. Yeah. Well, goodbye. It's good to see you.
You as well.
All right. Jules steps out of the police car,
Mhm.
and police officer drives away. You probably in his head, he'd probably be like, "Yes,
Nailed it!
All right." And the three of you guys join up with each other. You see each other.
All right, so you got the police handle?
I did. I wrote up a pretty decent report, if I say so myself. If anyone's going to be investigating it, they're probably, hopefully, going to have me on it. So,
Should be.
fingers crossed that works all out. You got everything out of the hotel room just in case, right?
Absolutely. Turtle tracks and
Hopefully.
all cleared.
Hopefully the cleaning comes soon and we'll take care of the bedding and that sort of thing. Suppose they're gonna have the crime scene cleaners on it too, actually.
Good point. Well, it seems we didn't end up taking anything from Dream World that might cast a little suspicion.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No blood on my knife that he stabbed himself with.
All clean.
That's good.
And I think at this point, Doug would try to explain, just like to the best of his ability, in like semi-reasonable detail, what happened.
All right, well, go ahead. Explain to Jules what happened.
Come on, man.
Let's hear it.
I want to hear how Doug would explain.
So Darren,
What did happen last night?
we went into the dream realm again.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for what seemed like days. We were eventually all attacked by the cultists once again. You ended up taken, but
I got taken?
you got touched and then you poofed. And then the three of us had to deal with them. Scotty became awakened. Hit him with some funky Medusa eye sort of thing. They all froze in place. Turns out, as long as he's not blinking, they were freezing in place. So we tied him up. Jacob, I'll leave you to explain any other details if you would like to.
I did stuff, right?
He helped out with the situation.
Very
Yes,
specific, thank you.
Yes, I did all of that.
You know, us detectives, we like details, so...
Yeah,
Well-
while you were gone, we ended up foraging through a weapon store, getting ourselves some guns.
You did what?
This was before we learned a little more about you.
Yeah.
So
And-
you know.
Yes, there was a situation that happened. You fired your gun and panicked.
Did I tell you why?
To some extent, I believe.
You didn't like it?
Well, yes, but there's reasons. I guess it's not important now. Just surprised I would share that with you guys.
It seems pretty abundantly clear. And then eventually, you know, through a few situations, well, also I guess it's worth saying that Lenny was still alive, but we're all pretty sure it wasn't Lenny at all.
Oh. Okay.
My leading theory, it was a shadow monster trying to mess with us once again, showing himself as
Wouldn't
Lenny.
doubt it. Okay. What else happened?
And then, well, that's when this particular situation happened. Well, good news aside from that, we got Scotty a splint. His whole limp situation was fixed.
Yep.
He could almost keep up with the group. Sure, he got his ear bitten by one of the cultist members, but that was starting to heal up.
Gross.
And then he decided to stab himself in the arm and pull a blood sword out of his arm.
Whoa. Why would he do that?
After you revealed that you
Yeah.
had recognized him from a murder scene.
Yeah.
At that point, would she remember? Murder, at least? Or...
Oh,
Let's see if we need to make Doug actually explain it to you. Roll against your, I guess, connecting the dots skill.
Close.
Close.
making some sense.
You know what? This will tie into the question that I was having before. I will let you decide how much of this, how you want to kind of roleplay this, Kayla, but
Okay.
you once again have the vision of Scotty covered in blood in the police station.
Wait. That's where I recognize him from. He was in the police station and he was covered in blood. That was a murder?
It seemed like that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was still covered in blood, and he flew into a rage, as I mentioned. Pulled a blood sword out of his arm, where he stabbed himself with my knife, and decided to attack you with it.
Because I said he was a murderer.
You two were taking a pretty accusative status with each other. Guns may have been pointed. Oh, by the way, I can do a thing with my fingers. Well, I haven't tried it in this world, and I don't think a hospital is the best place to shoot off my finger guns.
Wait, you can shoot
Just,
finger guns?
I'm not going to do it, but assume I'm doing this. Bang, bang.
Oh.
So I'm the only one that's not awakened then?
You might be.
What do you
Things
mean by
got
that?
a little weird there for a moment.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
We saw some things we didn't think we were meant to see.
It's really.
What do you mean by
Sure.
that?
I don't know what I mean by that. It's all very confusing.
Right.
But anyway, we were able to subdue Scotty. You shot him in the leg. I threw some ropes around him. Jake appeared.
Yep.
Took a picture. Froze him in place. I drew a chalk circle around him. Turns out that circle worked. He saw it with his little eyes. And then we were able to subdue him. Oh, he did, yeah, remember when I said he could freeze people in place?
Yeah.
Yes.
He did that to you and was about to kill you, but then I threw some salt in his eyes, so that's another injury he's added up to his tally.
Thanks, I guess, for saving me then.
Anytime. But realistically, he's in a lot of trouble. We could be in a lot of trouble. And I don't know what to do with him, even if he is okay.
Well, I guess the most important thing is right now just to get him help. And see what he remembers and his side of things when he wakes up.
Indeed.
Yeah. So.
All right. So I'm assuming just because of where you guys met up, this is like outside, like right outside.
That was probably
Yeah, probably not giving all those details in the...
You're not having this conversation in the waiting room or anything like that.
No.
I also want to make a note that I feel like Jules would kind of be playing it off like she's investigating them or questioning them still. She might have her notebook
Have a clipboard
out.
in the hand.
Not a clipboard because she gave it back to the officer, but she
Yeah,
definitely have like a little notebook or something, jotting some things down.
Now, she's trying to
pretending.
play this off like that way to these two, or when you guys go inside the hospital?
Just in general, like in case, someone was watching or something like that. Not to
She always
them by
treats
any
us like
means.
this.
Okay, yeah, even if just like there's another police officer.
Just to the public
Anyway,
eye,
yeah. Okay. All right. So do you guys go inside then?
Yeah.
Suppose so.
All right. Let's see some. I hate to say this, but in real life, I've spent a lot of time at hospitals.
Nice
Visiting
experience. Let's go.
Visiting, people, and I will say police officers are always at hospitals. I see police officers all the time at hospitals. So there is like a fair chance you might know some of the people in the especially in the emergency room. Like,
Yeah.
Jules, you might know some of them. So
I had a feeling she might.
let's roll to see if you know the particular nurse who's at like the at the desk when you guys first walk in. Oh man,
doubles.
There she goes
We
again.
haven't
You know what?
developed anything for that, have we?
no, but
Did we?
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
it.
we did say it was going to be a thing.
It's not a great roll, but because it matches your last roll, and this isn't a huge determining story factor or anything like that, we'll say you know the. We'll say you know the.
Oh yeah, I think
Yes.
my idea that I had with those is allow if it hits the same number again,
Allow what?
Reroll?
a reroll.
Ooh.
Just- Yeah, there's a possibility for the what we do when we roll the same number twice, because that seems like a thing with this game.
I'm gonna write that down. Re-roll
For
for
doubles.
rolling the same number twice. In that case, let's do it that way.
All right.
Roll again.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't
guess I
you
know
don't
the nurse.
you don't recognize her. So as you guys kind of walk up to the desk in the emergency room, they're like, hello, can I help you?
We're here to see what was his name? Full name again? Guy just got brought
Doug
in.
would know it. What is it again?
Scotty Miller.
Miller? Yeah, I had it. Darn it. I should have just said it. Didn't have the confidence.
We're here to say Scotty Miller.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Are you you family or?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Doug Miller.
Doug Miller. Okay. Right. Well, he just was brought in. The doctors do need to look at him for a second. So if you guys want to wait right over there in the waiting room, as soon as we have an update or you guys are able to see him, the doctor will come and speak to you guys.
Very well, thank you
Perfect.
very much.
Okay. You guys walk into the waiting room?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
All right. I mean, so you guys are you having any kind of conversation? I mean, you got a lot of your conversation out of the way outside, so you all
Yeah.
just kind of like sitting there, like.
I don't think we'd want to have like any conversation.
Yeah, anything
in
too
a
deep right in the
crowded,
middle
like,
of a...
hospital. So
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just to buy a little time here and just to give us a little more insight as well. As you guys are sitting there in the waiting room, waiting to speak to somebody, like a doctor or a nurse to come give you an update, what is going through each of your heads right now? Like, what is... Let's start with Doug. What is going through Doug's head right now?
Doug's just kind of nervously looking around a little bit. Looks at the clock. Looks at like the little water tank thing. Just looks at a bunch of random things and just, doesn't really know anything else to do about the current situation.
Okay.
Every now and then considers looking in his bag, but just trying not to look suspicious whenever possible.
All right. What about Jules? What is going through her head right now?
Jules is thinking of any possible question that she could be asked and developing an answer for said question, just trying to cover all of her bases so she can get out of this situation and not lose her job.
Okay. That is
Yeah.
fair. I could see her mind definitely being there right now with everything that's going on. Like,
She's
this has
just
got to be
thinking
extra
through
sketchy for Jules
everything.
right now.
Yeah, no, she's freaking out.
Doug considers leaving a business card on the table next to him, but then decides against it.
And then what is going through Jacob's head at the moment?
Well, I mean, part of it, Jacob just hopes everything is gonna turn out fine, but he also is a little bit worried that, like, he's in public places, he doesn't want to get recognized, and, like, got taking pictures of, like, what is he doing in all those situations. He's in the hospital, he's a celebrity kinda after all, so,
Oh, wow.
he's a little bit concerned of, if he get recognized by anyone.
Okay.
here.
So Jacob's actually having a bit of a selfish moment. Like, man, I hope
Yeah.
I don't get seen here. This would be a bad look for me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Care about my outlook, so.
Okay, and at this moment, as you're each standing there, we see an ER doctor in scrubs. He goes walking by, he freezes, stops, looks over at you guys, and goes, Doug?
Of course. Hey!
Oh.
What? Hey, Doug, how you doing?
Good to see you, Damien.
Good to see you too, I guess. Or What are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Yeah, for me, everything's fine. Don't worry too much about it. It's just a friend of mine recently got himself into a bit of an injury. Wanted to see if everything was okay.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Guess he kind of looks back and forth. I could probably try to find out some information for you. Do you know what's your friend's name?
Scotty Miller.
Okay. I mean, I guess let me see what I can find out. And he would look at the Jacob and Jules and be like, these friends of yours?
Oh, we're not friends.
Guess kind of friend.
I mean, well, apparently me and Jacob, we're friends.
Yeah.
This here's Jules. She doesn't want to accept the wonderful gift of friendship.
Right. Wait. Jules.
Doug, who is this?
It's my brother, Damon. Dr. Damien Diggums.
Oh, no wonder you guys look kind of alike in some ways. I
Indeed.
can see that.
It's my little brother.
Well,
Little
it's
brother. Oh.
certainly a pleasure to meet you guys. I'm sorry, miss. You're a police officer, aren't you?
She's a detective, actually.
Yes, I'm actually, I was investigating a case your brother here was on.
Oh. What did he do now?
Well, I didn't do anything. It was a situation where I was called to place at the wrong time, just like the situation with the giraffe back in high school.
Excuse me?
It's irrelevant because the case was cleared. Yeah, I was caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
If it's any consolation, I don't think he did what I'm investigating him for. But I just wanted to make that clear.
Well, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I knew I recognized you. I feel like I've seen you around here before every once in a
Yeah. Likely. I come in here investigating some cases sometimes. So.
All right. Well, let me go find out about your friend. I'll see what I can find out. And he goes to start to walk away. Takes about 3 or 4 steps. Turns back around and is just, oh, and Doug, can you please call Mom? She says you haven't talked to her in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I'll get to it soon.
For me. Okay. Anyway, I'll find out about your friend. And the doctor walks away.
You really haven't called your poor mom?
Oh, no.
She hasn't asked.
Oh. You don't need to
Also,
wait for her to ask.
You don't need to be blabbering on that we're friends or something out here. Seriously? Are you trying to get my position as a detective?
I consider myself friends with a great many people.
Right. Well, in
Yeah.
the public, you don't know me. Got it?
Got it. We're not friends.
Hmm.
Understood. Jacob, however, we're friends.
Well, I'm happy for the two of you.
Yeah, guess so. Well, we just share bets, so.
Well, this is a good point.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
So, that's your brother, huh?
Yeah, he's a.
Little brother, you say?
Mm-hmm. You know, I went
Little
doing my own
brother,
thing.
and he's a doctor, and you.
Quite different, yeah.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah,
Right.
some could say that.
Now, he went off to medical school. Did his own thing. I did my own thing. We're both helping people in different ways now.
Yeah. And it's cool what you do, so.
Helping is arguable. One of you is, for sure.
Wow.
I'm not saying anything.
You didn't have to, Jacob. You didn't have to.
Okay. So we are gonna change scenes. And we are gonna join Scotty inside his hospital.
Oh,
Way to go.
we are struggling
It's,
hard. Okay.
It's been a hot minute.
Scotty, you wake up. Vision is blurred, but you are in a hospital room right now. Your arm is hurting a lot. Your leg is hurting a lot. You probably noticed that both of them are bandaged right now. I did already have you roll to see if you remembered the dream. But let me have you roll once more.
Okay.
Oh man.
Hey, it's got rolls.
Why?
Because it's Scotty, Mev. What do you expect?
Jeez. So as you're sitting there
Wonder.
and you're coming to consciousness, you start to hear something. Okay. Okay. You would probably hear the beep of like a heart monitor going on. I already removed the sound effect last week, so I don't actually have it going right now. Boop. But you start having flashes of a memory in your head. You're angry. You're hurt, but you're full of rage. So the rage sort of kind of cancels out your pain. You know, adrenaline is flowing. You have this blood sword, it appears, coming out of your hand. You are so angry at Jules. And
But I just don't know why.
yeah, you just don't know why. But you're definitely feeling a little uneasy right now. And could you roll once more for me? All right. Yeah, you're conscious for a little bit. This one's not that bad. You're conscious for a little bit, but you know, just as soon as you faded in, you fade back out again. Fall back asleep. And then we are once again going to switch back to the group in the waiting room. Okay, Damien Diggums comes up to you guys. He gets a little closer this time, especially to Doug. Doug,
What is it?
what's going on here? What? Your friend, he was shot? He has a huge, what seems like a knife wound on his arm?
We met recently, but seems he doesn't have the kindest of other friends.
Look. I'm sorry, would you guys excuse us for a second?
Sure, of course.
Gladly.
And
mean,
he
they
kind of
stay
grabs
if you want.
Doug by the arm and like drags
I
him,
mean, it doesn't have to be this sort of situation.
out of ear range. Doug, what do you know?
What?
You
What
know
is it
the
this-
family, never approved of what you do for work and all that stuff, but I never kind of stuff are you getting involved in? I never thought you.
What do you think I'm getting involved in, Damien?
I don't know, Doug. You show up to the hospital and your friend has a gunshot wound, and he has a knife. What happened?
Look, a lot happened. All right, a whole lot happened.
Look,
It could have been me that was stabbed here. Shot at least.
Are you in trouble?
Yeah. But
Look, Doug, I know we don't always get along the best, but you're still my brother. If you need, if there's anything I could do to help you, just ask. I'll definitely, do it. You're my brother.
Only thing about this situation, I barely understand what's going on. I don't think I have any way of explaining what's going on. So I don't think there's anything anyone can do to help me with what's going on. Except maybe that guy in the operating room.
It's always the same thing, Doug. Like, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me. Look, if you change your mind, want to give me a call, tell me what's going on with you. As I said, I'm your brother. I'm all ears. As far as your friend,
I was right.
What do you mean you were right about what?
Ghosts, the monsters, all of it.
What? Doug, this again? Is now really the time for this? You have a friend?
I was right.
Look, Doug, I'm not having this conversation with you again. We've had this.
This is why I can't tell you anything. Because you don't believe anything I say. Mom and Dad, they don't believe anything I say.
I mean, look at what you're talking about, Doug. You're talking about ghosts and spirits and... It's
sure
crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
If I could show you now, I would.
I honestly don't believe that you even believe it. I know what you're up to. I know this is how you make money. You don't have to try this on me. Look, just let's not get into this conversation again. Just as far as your friend, good news is he's stable. Normally in situations like this, the police would come and talk to you guys, but you are already with a detective, so I'm assuming that's already handled.
I believe so.
Alright, well...
Look, I didn't do anything, if that's what you're wondering.
I don't think you did. What are you talking about? You didn't hurt him?
No.
I didn't think you hurt him. Look, you're capable of a lot of things, but I still don't think you're capable of that. Look, I do worry about you, and just give me a call if you need anything, okay?
Will do, brother. Will do.
Alright, it was good to see you, and you would see the doctor probably try to awkwardly hug.
Yeah, it's awkward for both of us.
Yeah, it's just... So, Jules and Jacob, probably from across the way, because they're still within eye shot of you guys, you just can't hear what they're talking about. You would see them sort of awkwardly hug a little bit, and then the doctor
very
walks
non-committal
away.
hug.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about you.
Yeah.
Doctor walks away, and Doug rejoins you guys.
I almost just shot off the finger guns. I almost did it right in the middle of a hospital.
You almost did what?
Oh, finger guns. You probably... It's...
You need to keep it together, okay?
Yes.
He doesn't believe me.
I wouldn't believe you either.
He never believes me. No one ever
It's
believes
a
me.
lot, what you're trying, if you're trying to tell him everything. So I wouldn't expect
Why would
him
you
to
even
believe.
try to explain stuff like that to him?
Just wanted to let him know that I'm not as crazy as he thinks I am.
Listen,
But
Doug.
I can't tell him any evidence to support that fact, so I don't know why I did say it.
Well, if it's any consolation, you're plenty crazy. But, not in the ways that he probably thinks you are.
Yep.
And you have 3 people who know that.
I believe you. So,
It's 3.
yep, we
I
believe
don't have
you.
a choice.
Sounds like it's going to stay as 3. Seems like the surgery went well.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Gonna be just fine, all patched up, and
Mhm.
then we just need to figure out the next step. What we
Well,
do
the
with
next step is talking to him and making sure that he still doesn't want to kill us, or specifically me, from what I'm hearing.
What if at some point he wants to kill you again?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
How do we deal with it? What happens if we deal with it? What happens if we deal with it on the other side?
At that moment, a nurse would walk up to you guys and says, you guys want, Dr. Dickens told me that you already, he already filled you in, give you an update. You guys can see him now if you'd like.
All right.
That'd be nice.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
We see Jules, Doug, and Jacob get escorted by the nurse to where Scotty is.
Mhm.
And at this point, we are going to change scenes to the exterior of the hospital. Outside the
Whoa.
hospital, in the parking lot, only we see this, you, the audience, and myself. We see a van pull up into the parking lot hospital. The windows on the side of the van are all blacked out. But we can see through the front windshield of the van. And inside, we see 2 hooded figures. And that is where we will be ending our episode this evening.
Here we go again.
What?
Oh boy!
I told the officer it was the figures. It was the hooded figures.
Help! Wake me up! Get me out of here!
Right. They got so many cameras at hospitals. Confirm it.
Oh man.
Cliffhanger.
Oh God.
We almost made it through it with no technical difficulties. But then the stream
Yeah.
started to poop there for a second.
So close at the end. Oh gosh.
We'll cut
Get
that
me
out of the
out.
video when it goes up on YouTube. But,
Put me on the
Assume so.
dog. Drag
oh,
me
man,
out.
what an episode tonight.
No, it's good.
Tonight
That's
was an epic episode.
Hmm.
What do you
Everyone did fantastic.
Yeah. What do you think, chat? Did you enjoy tonight's episode? They hate me so much. Every week. It's fine.
No, they
Every
love
week they hate you
cliffhangers.
to
They just
gross.
spell the word love wrong.
Oh, that's true. See, I'm like the demon from the campaign. Your negativity feeds me, chat. Mev is Mara confirmed.
I've heard what you cheer. Your boos mean nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So first of all, big night. We rolled initiative for the first time in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
First
Time
fight.
fighting, and it was against each other.
Yeah, did you
Oh my
guys
God.
know that was? I mean, I know Jules.
I knew.
At this point. Kayla and Mitch definitely knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was surprised.
Were you surprised, Xylo? Were you surprised when?
I was surprised by the fact that Mitch went that far to wanting to fight us. I had a strong feeling he had murdered a family member. I had that part down,
Mhm.
and that it looked really bad, and that it was partially justified at the very least. But I wasn't expecting the rage mode. So
Yeah. And I will say to the chat too, a lot of things we try to do sort of organically and not plan as much. This was something we definitely did plan a little bit. Me and Mitch have been talking a lot been talking to Kayla a lot because Jules was highly involved in this reveal about Scotty. And yeah, I just want to give Mitch props again for putting that video together.
Oh yeah, that production value.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Two lamps and a webcam.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it came out really, really cool. And I gotta say, tonight probably went about as good as I could hope it would go.
Yeah,
and I had pretty high expectations. So I think it went pretty good.
Yeah, even like all of it, yeah.
Another thing to mention, Menorah in chat just sort of reminded me. Fan art. If you guys are artistically inclined and you are enjoying this series, you like the characters, give us fan art. And something else I should mention, I don't know if I have any exact dates yet or when this is going to be, but me and I've been talking to Xylo and Mario about making a Dyson Fire public Discord. So a place where everybody can kind of come and talk about their theories, about the stories and stuff. A place where everybody can post their fan art in sort of like a centralized place. A lot of it, because Scotty's been getting a lot of art, I know a lot of the art has been going up in Mitch's. And I actually went through your fan art channel on your Discord. And
yeah, this way it'll be easier for us to find it all in place.
There's a lot of Scotty in there.
And you know, I want to kind of look into how to do. I know it's probably easy. You can actually do spoiler bars in Discord, so that in certain chats where you guys are discussing theories about the story and stuff like that, you can have spoiler bars over the top of what you say, so that somebody actually has to click on it to be able to read it. So you guys can kind of talk theories, but you know, if someone doesn't want to get spoiled, they can kind of, you know, keep themselves safe from it.
Yep. Alicia said she can help. She's hired. Boom.
She's already working. She was already working on it before the stream started.
Hired. Done.
She's already working.
There you go. I will say I'll actually just invite you, Alicia, to the Discord. We already have a Discord. It's the one we're in right now, and it's the one that we plan everything in.
So you're gonna get invites to the private Dyson Fire Discord. Sure, we're just repurposing
exclusive club.
You know, it is the private Dyson Fire Discord. So
yeah, we just so look out for that. We'll probably be announcing that soon. And yeah, nothing else I can think of specifically regarding that. So if everybody wants to go around, we want to do a quick little shout out to themselves. Plug what you're doing.
People for joining. We do this every week, Dyson Fire, multiple times a week. We do this Awakening stream every week if you want to get spooky. Here Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. EST. I know we got some new people in chat, so check us out next week. If you want to catch the previous episodes, we have a YouTube channel called Dyson Fire. It is linked in chat right now, or I'm assuming someone will link it in chat right now. If not, you can look it up and find it pretty easy. We also do a Star Wars game on the weekends. So you can catch that on Sundays, 4 p.m. EST. And when Pluto, they said it wasn't a planet, I just told myself it's been a planet.
Pisses me off, Xylo.
Nothing has changed. Me off. The scientists just decided all of a sudden that Pluto wasn't a planet. Nothing changed with Pluto. You know what changed? We changed, not Pluto. I'm out.
You doing this rant again?
I agree with Xylo.
All right, yeah, Xylo. Did
Dyson Fire? Check it out.
Yeah, Dyson Fire. Check it out. I'll go around plug their stuff real quick while we can. Jules, or why am I always do that. Kayla, you're not Jules anymore.
Lancaster.
Game's over.
Hi, Lancaster.
Lancaster. Tell them
you
your
can
story.
find me at the police office Mondays through Fridays. If I'm not there, I'm usually at my apartment. I'm always up late, working on cases and that sort of thing. Also, Alexander, play Roblox with me.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Okay, Jakey.
It's me. Yeah, it's just QuteJakey doing weird stuff with, his Minecraft character. I did some dance yesterday. I mean today. You should go check it out. I might have T-posed and dabbed. So that's what kind of content you're gonna get from me. So go check it out. Yeah, roleplay, fun, yeah, photography.
And Mr. Mitch.
Hi. Currently, Scotty is usually found at his. Currently, he's in a hospital bed, so he's unavailable. Myself, though, I'm available on the channel Charisma42. As of right now, FTO just started, and that's fun. There's a really big episode coming up soon, so you might want to stick around for that. And other than that, I mean, still doing the usual stuff I do. The series with my little brother is going to be starting up this week, which I'm very excited about to finally put out.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that one. That
yeah, the modded Minecraft, because he's never played modded.
Cool.
So that'd be fun. And then, Persona roleplay and other stuff too that I've been up to and constantly doing.
Awesome.
Woo.
And I am Mevoda.
Mitch.
I have
No,
been...
I have a question. Alicia
What's
gave
up?
me permission to cut your hair when I come to Connecticut.
Oh,
Can I do
The
it?
fear in his eyes.
Kyle's gonna let me cut his.
Because I have no fear. reckless like that.
Well, I'll cut his first, and we'll see if I do a good job.
Okay. If there's anything I care about on this body, it's my hair.
Yeah. Forget this horror D&D campaign. Real fear is
real fear is
cutting my
Kayla potentially cutting your hair.
Look, if it happens, it needs to be recorded for the world to see.
Now, Mitch, what would
Absolutely.
you be more afraid of? Kayla cutting your hair or me cutting?
oh,
Probably you.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That
Anyways,
being said, I
Mev,
have a lot of experience.
Anyway,
Tell
yeah,
the world who
I'm
you are.
Mevoda. I have been your game master this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can catch me streaming every once in a while on my own channel here on Twitch, Mevoda. I am getting back into some BioShock Infinite tomorrow. We'll probably wrap that up in a stream or two. I am also currently, I mentioned this last week, compiling a list of spoopy games to play in October. So I got a couple on the list, so stop by my stream and recommend more to me, because I need a good list of some spooky games.
We need to play Dead by Daylight together, Mev.
Ooh,
That'd be fun.
I'd be down. I'd absolutely be
I
down.
would so be down.
Among Us is scary.
It is. Only when I'm the murderer, because it's scary for me, because I know I'm gonna lose as the murderer. But yeah, that's been it. As Xylo mentioned, we do this every Tuesday, so you can join us again next week, 10 p.m. EST, Tuesday night here on twitch.tv/Xylophoney. This episode will be up on YouTube tomorrow on our Dice and Fire channel. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. Join us Sunday for D&D Star Wars at 4 EST. And I believe we have some more D&D games in the works, so keep an eye out for that. Now, I know traditionally, Xylo, we don't raid people after D&D streams.
We have to. We have to, man.
You see chat too, right? Who?
It's done.
Yep. Okay.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. It's not done. I need to double check.
You're gonna do it, right?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Yep, we will see you guys next time. We're all going to go send some love to Tiger, a.k.a. Dorks and Degenerates. Make sure you show him some love. Give him a follow. And, yes, we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.